This is all about Morocco. This is the Global Green Book. Welcome to my channel. I'm going to be sharing prices in Morocco and what you can get for your money. Check out my latest episode on my podcast, Let's Talk About It with Empress. And thank you for watching. Okay, so a lot of items. It's a beautiful morning. I've been up since Fajr. I woke up to the call of the I'm laying in bed and I'm hearing Allah Akbar. Ashhadu alla ilaha. It was just so beautiful. But and I opened up my windows. Now, one of the things that's cool about the windows here is they're natural blackouts. So you see this here? It has a switch here, and most of the windows here in Morocco have that. So you see there's no screen. I'm touching the bars, but when it rains or anything, and I'm going to show you all going to see how black it gets in here. So watch this, the button, and then the second button. Now watch. Let me tell you all. My first night, I called myself I was going to shut the blinds completely and black out. When I told you I could not see in front of my face, I was like, oh no. I was looking, I was like, it was completely black. So all the windows here have that. It's like a staple part of their decor. I don't see like curtains and things like that in people's windows. So it's certain things that are just, this is uniquely Moroccan, right? But anyway, I wanted to kind of go over pricings of some of the stuff that you all see me film in the souk. Starting off, like when I was on what they call the boardwalk, was near the masjid I was walking by. They have like vendors and people out there selling snail. Snail must be a big thing up here because it's like snail soup, snail products, or escargot. But all along the boardwalk you can buy like souvenirs, you can buy soup, you can buy juices. They have activities for the kids. So on there, I did stop and I did buy me a souvenir. Like my exchange rate for the American money, they call it dir. So it was averaging between like 1070, like not between 970 to $11. So it fluctuates up and down. So I've been averaging about 1090 in my exchange rate, which is not a lot. Well, here it's like 10 or 11 dirha. The money here, things here are not cheap, but they're not as expensive as if you were coming from abroad. One of the vendors, he has some, just some simple keychains, but something about this, I just thought it was really, really, really cute, right? You see that? It's just a nice little simple seashell. I'm gonna have to polish it because everything up here is sterling silver, which I was really surprised. And so for like a simple keychain like that, made out of real silver, let me see if I can find it here. The seashell keychain was 10 dirham. So that's like 92 cents in USD. And there was a gentleman we saw, all like they had like all these different types of varieties of peanuts, sesame seeds, all coated in like different kind of candy coating. and I ate like half of it already. It's so good. It's like, it reminds me of like peanut brittle, but this is made with almonds, and and so it was about a brick about this, like this size, you know. So it was it was bigger than my hand. Let me put it that way, right? To me, it was very gourmet. Let me see. Was 15 dirham, right? Which was $1.37. Now, one of the things that I learned about the vendors here, they don't have to have licenses. They don't have to go through any kind of regulation. Um, they can just set up and sell their stuff. So you definitely may not want to buy from everyone like on the streets because there isn't much regulation. But if you're a little adventurous like me, you might try. Now, I was getting a little too adventurous, and I had, my host had to pull me back because I was like, oh, I want some coffee. She's like, not by the water. You don't know what kind of water they use. And I was like, oh, yeah, true. So be a little bit adventurous, but not too adventurous with like the street food. So like I'm thinking like soups and stuff maybe, but we left that alone. One of the things when I first came here, the first thing I wanted was a prayer rug. I said, I absolutely need a prayer rug. That's what I wanted, was a prayer rug. You have all your different traditional prayer rugs. They're all the same, long, some are padded, have, a rectangular shape, maybe a mastodon. But I wanted something very unique to Morocco. And for me, a rug, a cloth is, what you make of it. So while we were going through, the guys were showing us, and he was like, follow me, follow me. And he took me to another place where they made hand woven prayer rugs and made with silk. All of them are made with silk thread, and just very beautiful, very soft, very elegant. But even that, I wanted something even thinner because I wanted something that I could take with me traveling where it won't be so cumbersome. So the prayer rugs were the most expensive thing. So alhamdulillah, the prayer rugs that were, and I don't think I took a picture of them, but they were averaging about 1,050 dirham. So I want to say that's about $80 USD, about $80 maybe. I think $80. But what I saw was what they consider a tablecloth, but the shape of it was for me like a prayer rug. So this is the inside of it, and as you can see, it's very beautifully done, very elegant. But this is the inside part. It's all silk, and I'm just gonna, and when you see how gorgeous this is a very unique prayer rug, very unique. I got this one for 600 dirham. Now, I gotta be honest, you may not get this for 600 dirham, which is about $55. Look, it's just gorgeous. See how beautiful that is. Hand woven, hand stitched, all silk. And originally he wanted to sell it to me for like 800 dirham. Morocco, just like any other part of Africa, West Africa, Central, North, they expect you to do some bartering, which I'm just like, I realize this is not my thing, but I've been blessed to travel with people or have hosts and guys who will barter on my behalf. So, and because of the language, my hosts, they both spoke French and Arabic. So they were bartering for me. So I just kept my mouth shut. So when we would go to different vendors, they wouldn't even know. I would just point to something, and we would barter it, and I would just be like or yes if I want to go for the price, and they would go lower. So when the guy hit us with 700 dirham, I was just like, you know what, I'll just wait and look around some more, because I might find it someplace else, something better somewhere else. Even though I really had my heart set on this piece because it's beautiful. Well, as soon as we were about to get up and leave, and he saw we were seriously, he said, "What? 600 dirham." And both my hosts, they were just like, yeah, that's good. So this is the most expensive thing I bought. Um, I really had no intention on it, but something like this in America, where I can use it, I'm using it as a prayer rug, and it's transportable, so I can take this with me. So I'm super excited about this purchase. Morocco is also known for argan oil, right? And in this same shot, he had everything. He had caftans, jalabis, all different type of traditional dresses. And the more expensive Moroccan dresses with all the embroideries and you would wear for Eid, they were running around about 3,000 dirham, which is around, I guess, 300 USD. So they're pretty pricey. So, you want to come with money. Morocco is a little bit more expensive than any other country I've been in. I have to just be honest, because it's very Parisian here. But one of the things they're also known for is their argan, their saffron, some of their spices. So in this store, they also had beauty products. And what I learned about Morocco, especially if you go to certain markets like Marrakesh, which is catered to tourists and things like that, you got to be careful, because it's a lot of fake products where they'll mix the pure with the with other oils, with like olive oil and stuff. So it's not the pure oil. This market that I went to is a Medina souk that's in the city of Casablanca, and pretty much it was no tourists there. It was Moroccans shopping, so I was getting the Moroccan price. So I would suggest, if you can find someone to take you to a local market and could speak the language and do your negotiating, you let them know what you want ahead of time, because I had a list, and then I just went through my list and was checking off stuff that I wanted. This is the oils, which is so interesting. They have them broken down sections. This is the massage oil. And they have the beauty oil. They have the one you ingest. I wish I would have got the one you ingest. I might come back and get that one, but they have the one that you ingest for inner beauty, outer beauty, skin, massage oil. So I got the massage oil because I figure I can mix this with my shea butter to make it a little different, because argan oil is supposed to be one of the best oils. So they have, and I wish I asked the gentleman if I could take a picture of a video of his shop and get his information. I was distracted a little bit, but it's okay. This is 100 milliliters here of argan oil, and it's pure argan oil. So for 100 milliliter of argan oil was 160 dirham, which in US money is like $14.64. I don't know if you would get it for that price, but that's what I got it for. Alhamdulillah. All right, saffron is here. I started to get some saffron, but I was like, if I get saffron, what am I going to do with it right now? Because, I don't have a kitchen right now. So I'm looking at it. They had like all these different oils, these beauty oils, like argan, saffron, rose, blah, blah, blah. So that they had saffron oil. So this is the beauty oil here, which I was like super like intrigued, because I was like, so you mean saffron was made into an oil? And this is also 100 milliliter of oil, and I got this for 100. It's a little bit more expensive, 180 dirham, which is about $16.47 in USD. So, and the price goes up and down because, like, depending on the exchange rate. So I was so excited. This guy had like everything. He racked up from me, okay? Um, then he had all these different cream. I mean, when I say they had everything, they had creams, they had ointments, they had medicine, all kinds of different things. But I was not really trying to spend a whole lot of money on beauty products. But he had this one cream here, cream de fig, right? This is a beauty product. So this is what you put on. It's for your face. It's supposed to help with your beauty. And I have to say, it smells, amazing. It was very like light. So they had for your face, they had for your hands, they had for your body. So they had all different types of creams trying to work on some of these scarring that I put on my face. And this right here, the cream de fig, and this one has dragon fruit in it, because everything is in French here. Argan oil, figs. Very different. Very different. So that particular cream, the face cream, cactus, that's what it is. It has figs and cactus in it. And it was 120 dirham, which is about $10.98. Okay, so that was really nice. I spent so much money because not only I had spent money, but my hosts, they bought some things as well. So I guess one of the traditions in Morocco is, you give a gift. I was like, I wish more stores did that more often. But I guess it's like, for if you in America, if you spend $20, you get a free gift. I guess it's the same thing, but they don't do that here. They just like, well, where's my gift? So, my host, she negotiated that, and she's so concerned about me and my scars. So she said, oh, this will work for your skin. This is an escargot soap. So it's called Savon al Escargot, and it has snails in it. I'm gonna try it, but it's supposed to be something that's supposed to be really good for your skin. Actually, here goes the box. It actually has an actual snail. So these are all like very expensive products. So I'm going to try some snail soap for my skin. And this is a face soap. This is specifically for your face. So I got these two for my face. So this is going to be interesting to see how it works and how it feels. Maybe I'll do a review once I use it. But that was my free gift for all the stuff that we bought. So as we were walking through, one of the things I was looking at, I wanted the tea set. Just the teacups, the little shot glasses, like the Moroccan shot glasses. So I'm kind of regretting getting the one that I got, but they also do the silver, the silver pots to do the traditional tea ceremony. I have enough tea kettles and teapots at home, but something about getting the tea glasses without the teapot just seemed wrong. So I got the Moroccan teapot. This is silver, very beautiful. But I was not anticipating having to hand polish anything. So if you see all the design on here, just beautiful, right? Just beautiful. So I can do. So this is the teapot. So this is sterling silver. I got the tiny one. So this will make about two cups of tea, because it's just me. So it will be me and whoever I make my tea for. Drinking glassware from Morocco, right? Glass. It's like glass art. See here, and I used to see these all the time in the United States. Now at home, these were like $20, and here I got them for a 80 dirham is $7.32. So still cheaper, but I'm kind of regretting getting this particular design because I should have got the Berber design, you know. After my girlfriend, after my host, he was like, "This is from my country," and then I was like, "No, I don't want it." But now I'm thinking about it. Maybe I should have got the traditional Berber design, but it's okay. Maybe I'll get a second pair of T-wear and get the traditional Berber. But I thought this was so pretty, and I can give this one away as a gift and get a different one for myself. We'll see. But I got the tea set and the teacup for 180 dirham. So I got the teapot for 100 dirham is $9.15 sterling silver. You're not going to find that over there. Now, one of the things that I've been looking at for a long time back in the States are those traditional round glassware with the cone top. I can't pull it out and show you all because I got it all packed up. They're called tagines, Tagin, tagine, and they have different sizes: the small one, the big one, and the large one. I got the small one because it's just me alone eating by myself for now. Um, so I got a small tagine, so I figure when I make my food, I can put my food in there and I can cover it. Though we did really good. I, I got a tagine, um, ashtray that holds the smell. So the ashtray is round and it has like this little thing that goes up in the top. You pull up and all the ashes go in and you put it back down and then it hides the smoke. I was like, it was just so neat and different. I was like, this would be a great gift for somebody. I don't know who. And I got myself a mug. It's such a great deal. So the mug I got for 25 dirham. 25 dirham is like $2.29. And the tagine was 70 dirham, which is $6.41. And the ashtray was 20 dirham, which was $1.83. It's more expensive than what I'm used to spending, but it's still a great deal compared to the U.S. Your money is not going to stretch as far in Morocco, and it has a strong economy. People are working, people are bartering. It's just very different here than other parts of Africa that I've been in. I got this little, as we were leaving, I got this little jewelry box, which I thought was so cute. You know, it's just a little trinket box. It's just little bling, sterling silver. Okay, that's what's killing me. Like, this stuff is sterling silver, which is tripping me. So I'm gonna have to polish this stuff, right? Very beautiful. This little jewelry box, and you can see the size, right? So it's just a little tiny thing. I got the jewelry box for 15 dirham, right? And that is about $1.37. The last thing I got, which I get everywhere I go. Everywhere I go, I always get one of these. A magnet, right? Look how beautiful this is. A simple magnet, right? It's a nice size. I got this for 10 dirham, which is about 92 cents. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, and I wish I would have filmed this. We went to a Cote d'Ivoire wet restaurant, and I was just caught up. We had like a tea ceremony, and I just got caught up with the food. And I'm not vlogging the way I should be vlogging here, but we had this fish dinner, And the fish, no exaggeration, was about this wide. And it came with couscous, some kind of pepper sauce, and some kind of like eggplant puree. So good. And it was enough to feed 2 people. We got that entire meal. It would probably have been like $40 in the U.S., 30 to 40, like $40 in the U.S. We got it for 200 dirham, which we got it for 180 dirham because we left 20 dirham for the tip. So we spent a total of 200 dirham for the meal and the tip, which is about $18.31. Not bad, not bad. Because 20 dirham is like $1.83. And when I said it was a Cote d'Ivoire restaurant, the sister was so happy because she said, the host said a lot of people don't leave tips. And I was like, oh, okay. So that was the pricing for the Medina Souk and in Casablanca in the local market. And you also seen that I went to the grocery store. They also have internet shopping, so if you want to go online and do some shopping, you can do that as well. So Morocco has everything that I'm seeing so far in Casablanca. I did not really do a lot of traveling this trip. I was mainly in Casablanca. So because I'm not having a traditional tour guide, it's going to be a little different. So today we're about to get up and go to Farad. We're about to go. We're gonna go there today and do a day tour. But anyway, so I hope this video was informative. Sorry I had to do it in my bonnet and my lounge outfit, but this was my only time to really be able to sit down and talk to you guys one-on-one. I hope this information finds you well. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share this video, y'all. So with everything that I have just shared with you guys, I spent about a total of 1,405 dirham, which in American dollars is about $128.57. So it was more than I wanted to spend, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. I didn't get all the things I wanted, but I was like, I'm not really trying to spend that kind of money. So today we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna pay for a private car to take us on, sightseeing around the about an hour. I think it's about an hour away, so that's gonna be fun. I am excited about what is to come, what I haven't seen yet. Morocco has been such a blessing, and I'm so glad that I had the opportunity to share with you all. Thank you for watching. This is your girl Empress. This is the Global Green Book. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, family. Thank you for your support. Make sure you subscribe to our channel